welcome back to the Bad Bug channel. My name's Evan, and today we are doing a little bit more work on Bad Bug as we get him ready for paint. One of the last things I think I need to do on the outside is get these door handles off. Eventually we'll get the windows, I'll probably roll those down, but we got to get this chrome trim out and the wing vents out. I've got to do a little bit of research on how to do that. So I'm a little bit nervous about that, so if you've got any tips for getting these wing vents out and this chrome trim that goes around the door, leave those in the comment section below. Because this car, the last time it was painted, they just kind of did a paint job and nothing else. We've got old window rubber and the window scraper right here. It's completely gone. On the inside, it's all chewed up. So it's just past time. So since we're stripping this car, why not go ahead and get all of that done? So a little nervous. So if you got tips, let me know. But today, pretty easy. We are going to be removing the door handles. Again, the window or the rubber gasket or grommet, whatever you want to call it. Original rubber, so it's very, very cracked, dry rotted. But this should be pretty simple. Thanks to Slade's Beetle, he showed a video on how to remove door handles. Guy's super great. Lots of how-to stuff. Again, this is not a how-to channel. This is a watch Evan screw up kind of channel. So the first thing that we got to do is this rubber right here. We got to pull that out in order to get to the screws, and I'll bring you in here so that you can see. We got two screws right there and there that hold the handle in, so we'll get those backed out, and then that should just pop off. Sounds pretty simple, so easy, and Evan can do it. And I do have some new door handles. Well, I don't know if they're new, but I have door handles in my pile of parts. So one of these days I will compare the two and see which ones are better. I gotta get, probably won't take this out just yet, but I've got to get new rubber for it. It's time to replace all of it. Okay. Come out of there. There we go. Doesn't want to come out. I can feel something inside. Looks like this needs to slide back. There we go. Okay. Yeah. That little catch right there, I had to push it back. So, there we go. There's one. And you can just tell. Yeah. Like I said, original crumbly. On to the next side. Alright, so I got the other one pulled out. Again, dry rotted, really gross. And I also went ahead and put the bolts back in, that way we won't lose these when it goes into the shell for storage. I've got plenty of baggies with bolts and hardware, and if I can just do this and have one less bag to worry about and try and decipher 3 months, 6 months, whenever this thing comes back from paint, that's a good thing. So we got that out. Again, pretty simple. Got that catch. Once I pulled it out, back out, and of course going to be the opposite for once we get it installed, get it back from paint. The process will be just reversed to that. So not too shabby, just going to have to be careful that I don't scratch it or anything like that. And of course, with redoing the car, going to get new rubber gaskets here as well. So the next thing that I think we're going to focus on, if I can get the camera in there, is removing the last few switches on the dash. I think we'll leave the wheel. They should be able to just tape that off and paint everything in here. That'll be a pretty easy video, and probably the next thing that I do, because after that then we will need to cut this out. We got, I mean, you can see it's a giant crack. Got a weld crack, or a rust crack right here, so we'll probably cut most of this out. Roy Rogers does have a pan. What I'll try to do is just wire wheel this, get this all cleaned up. The same thing for this right here. I mean, that hides back there, so it doesn't need to be perfect, but we do need to get the rust off of it. And then I need to figure out how this comes up. It probably just peels right up. Want to make sure there's no rust under this. So I'll probably peel this up, peel that up, and peel that up before we cut there. And of course, in the back we've got holes to cut there too. So lots of cutting, lots of welding. Slightly nervous about that, but we'll get it. We'll get it. If you got any tips for cutting, got any tips for welding, I'd appreciate it, because I've never done any of that stuff before. So I always look forward to the comments that you guys leave. Any helpful tips, I really, really appreciate it, so thank you. Getting hot, so I think I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for clicking that thumbnail, everybody. Thanks for watching this video and subscribing. If you aren't a subscriber, consider it. We got lots of content back there for you to catch up on tearing down this car that's been our family for a long time, and lots of content to come. So we'll see you next time.